Good evening and welcome. For this evening's event, filming and photography is permitted, but please take a moment to turn your phones to silent. We would like to acknowledge the Boonwurrung people of the Kulin Nation as the traditional custodians of the land where we gather tonight. Sovereignty was never ceded, and we pay our respects to any First Nations people this evening, to elders past, present and emerging.
Good evening everyone and welcome. The first thing that's going to happen tonight is Vicky is, I don't know where she's going, but she is going to come on stage and speak for a minute or two before we start playing the big band. So if we could clap Vicky on.
Hi everyone, I'm Vicky Gray, Angus's mum, and I'd like to thank you all for coming to this memorial for Angus Gray. John, who's in the middle, just wave. There you go, thank you. John and I are so grateful to Liam and Chris for their vision, resilience, perseverance and love for Angus in putting together this memorial. It's been both humbling and awe-inspiring watching Liam and Chris battling over the past year through multiple COVID lockdowns, rescheduling, while never losing their focus in wanting to honour Angus. Jen and I wish to thank St Leonard's College for hosting this celebration of Angus's life and allowing us to experience the wonderful space and facilities. Thanks also to Stuart Davis for initially reaching out and making this possible. Peter Foley for mentoring Angus and providing direction through tonight's music performances, and Steph Smith for making it easy for Liam and Chris to liaise with St Leonard's. Thank you also to Kyle Lapthorne for the wonderful videography, and Angus's many friends who contributed to make this a memorable occasion. We are so proud of and thankful for both these two beautiful men, Liam and Chris, who Angus counted as close friends, as we come together to pay tribute to the amazing human that was our son, Angus Gray. Thank you.
When words fail, music speaks. Angus Gray's music spoke a million words. As a singer, producer, cellist, theatrical performer, one-man rock band, and of course, as a pianist, Angus's music touched and inspired so many of us in the St Leonard's community. Right from when he came to the college in 2008 and joined Newman House, all the way to being a teacher at the school after he graduated in 2015. But this was only the beginning. After finishing his jazz studies at VCA in 2018, Angus became a much-loved figure in the Melbourne music scene, playing multiple gigs every week across a stupidly diverse range of musical genres. Across the course of a weekend, he could go from playing R&B with J Bean to a rap gig with Kieran Luke to community music theatre playing the cello, all the way to playing with Sex on Toast, a band described as irrepressibly charming that specialise in raw early 80s funk, hard-edged new jack swing, blazing improvisation, and heartfelt blue-eyed soul. I couldn't think of a better description of Angus's musical taste if I tried. Though the world saw him as the music man, to so many of us, Angus was a dearly beloved friend with an extraordinary generosity of spirit who taught us to feel deeply and to reach for the stars. Tonight, we are here to honour his incredible legacy as a musician, teacher, and most of all, as our friend. Angus's spirit will forever live on in the music and hearts of those you see on stage tonight, and so many others in the St Leonard's community and beyond the St Leonard's community.
Everyone here tonight has a unique relationship to Angus, and it's reflective of his charismatic and cheeky personality that each one of you has come this evening. Not everyone was able to make tonight's event, but we want to acknowledge the many that are here in spirit and send their collective love. All of the songs you'll hear this evening are pieces that Angus has performed and played with us. Tonight is a community-led performance, and it's important to recognise all the generosity, dedication and love that has gone into bringing this night to life. Whether it's collating old videos, picking up instruments that literally haven't been touched in years, you couldn't tell, but or dusting off old sheet music from house music. This has been a big cathartic process for everyone, and we'd like to acknowledge everyone's generosity.
The next piece of the evening is a Ross Irwin suite for big band called 100 Miles to Bombay. For those in the St Leonard's Jazz program, Ross Irwin was somewhat of an icon and provided many of us with some of the biggest musical moments of our lives. I'll never forget sitting at a band's concert in the old KWC in Year 9, hearing this piece for the first time and feeling gobsmacked. My God, music can sound like this? And of course, who was it that was sitting there at the piano playing the big grand piano cadenza in the middle of the piece? A young Angus kicking it in the big band with all the senior kids, even though he was only in Year 9. In our performance tonight, Emerson will not be playing this piano cadenza out of a mark of respect for Angus. So we please ask that you allow a few moments of pause in the middle of the piece before we get going again. Now, let's celebrate Angus. Thank you.
Thank you.
that you said left a clouded mind and a heavy heart, but I was sure we could see a new start. So when your hopes on fire, but you know your desire don't hold a glass over the flame. Don't let your heart grow cold. I will call you by name. I will share your role. Hold me fast, 'cause I'm a hopeless wanderer. Hold me fast, 'cause I'm a hopeless wanderer. I wrestled long with my youth. We tried so hard just to live in the truth. But do not tell me all is fine. When I lose my head, I lose my spine. So leave that click in my head, and I won't remember the words that you said. You brought me out from the cold. Now how I long to grow old. So when your hopes on fire, but you know your desire don't hold a glass over the flame. Don't let your heart grow cold. I will call you by name. I will share your role. Hold me fast, 'cause I'm a hopeless wanderer. Hold me fast, 'cause I'm a hopeless wanderer. I will learn to love the skies I'm under. I will learn to love the skies I'm under. The skies I'm under.
Before I sing this next song, I felt that I would give you a little bit of context. So when Angus and I were at school together, we were in the show Pippin, and he fittingly played my father. This particular song we performed together at speech night as one of our final performances of the school year. And I was thinking about it today
there are so many things that he could have performed. He had such a range of repertoire that he did at school. There are so many different things that he could have offered to perform, but in the end, he accompanied me singing a song from the show that we did together, and I just feel like it's such a reflection of how generous and humble he was, that it wasn't about him, it was about the music, and about the evening, and about honouring each other as friends. So I just thought I'd give some context so you don't think, why is Chris singing some strange music theatre song?
Eagles hold me fast, 'cause I'm on this one. Hold me fast, 'cause I'm on this one. I will learn
Sorry if it's hard to catch my vibe. I need a lover to trust. Tell me you're on my side. Are you down for the ride?
It's not easy for someone to catch my eye, but I've been waiting for you for my whole damn life. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to tell me if you ain't with it. I see your focus, yeah, you're so independent. It's hard for me to open up, I'll admit it. You've got some shit to say and I'm here to listen, babe.
Tell me where your love lies. Waste a day, spend the night
underneath the sunrise, yeah. Tell me where your love lies.
Tell me where your love lies.
Tell me where your love lies.
Waste a day, spend the night.
Waste a day, spend the night
underneath the sunrise.
Show me where your love lies. Is it lovely all alone? Heart made of glass, my mind of stone.
Tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home.
Isn't it lovely all alone? Heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bones. Hello, welcome home.
Hi everyone, my name's Joel and I was fortunate enough to spend a number of years alongside Angus in various choirs at St Leonard's College. And I'm just going to tell a quick story about one of the first interactions I had with Angus. I was a fresh kid joining the Auditioned Choir, around 15, 16 years of age. I was at that age where I was invincible, thought I was top of the world. And I went along to this Auditioned Choir rehearsal and we were all just mingling around and I went over to the corner, I picked up guitar and I started to play this little riff of, as every guitarist tries to learn. And I feel like I was at the point where I was mastering it, and I feel like I was getting good at it. And anyway, Sarabande walks in to begin to conduct the choir. She hears me playing. She goes, "Joel, can you play that? I want to hear it, Can you play it properly in full? I love the Beatles, please." And I look over in the corner and Angus's ears is perked up. He's come running over, grabs the guitar off the rack, and I'm looking, oh God, oh no. He's sitting there next to me, we both begin to play, and then I just have to stop because it's Paul McCartney right there. He was probably playing one-handed and just blew me away. So yeah, in one sense I was just admiring such a brilliant musician. In the other sense I was thinking, you bastard. But then there was this character thing going off, You look at yourself shamefully and go, oh, I'll never be that guy. He then took it upon himself to, teach you a few things, run you through, certain nooks and crannies, and that was the kind of man he was. So I'm going to play that song tonight, and I'm sure he'll be playing along too. And I've got to regretfully say that I haven't played it since that day because I've been too ashamed, so any mistakes? There we go. Singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you've only waited for this moment to rise. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you've only waited for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. birds singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free.
Hi everyone. This song we sang with Angus at the choir concert the year after this year. We heard it at the Mount Gambier Jazz Band Festival and we really wanted to sing it, but we didn't really know how to get there. So yeah, Angus really took on teaching it to us.
Yeah, it's an incredibly difficult song to sing, and Angus was always so beautifully patient with us as we worked through getting our heads around it. And he was always so beautifully patient with everyone with music, because he always knew exactly what to do, and he was just waiting, everyone to catch up, I guess. So yeah, that's how we were singing. Yeah, and thank you to Albie for stepping into the bass part that Angus sang with us.
Oh,
Before the final performance, we'd like to briefly thank and acknowledge everyone that has helped bring this event to life. Firstly, we would like to thank the school for hosting us. We are so glad this evening eventuated despite the many lockdowns, and that Angus could finally be celebrated amongst the community that he gave so much to. In particular, we'd like to thank Peter Foley and Steph Smith, and we'd also like to acknowledge the assistance of Stuart Davis in supporting this event through its many iterations. I'd like to invite the Chair of the College Council and Chair of the Foundation, Jen Neate, to present a special tribute to honour Angus's contribution to the school. Thanks, Jen. It's such a long stage.
Thank you, Chris. Liam, as Vicky said at the opening of tonight, Liam and Chris have been the instigators of this concert to celebrate Angus's life, and they've done an immense job. And I'd like you to all put your hands together to thank them again for tonight. It's abundantly clear how loved and respected Angus was by his friends and his teachers. It's wonderful that so many old collegians and friends of Angus could be here tonight, and also all of you could come out for this celebration. Angus was an incredible performer. He was a gifted musician, and I'm very grateful that I, along with so many people in our community, have had the opportunity to see him perform in the many Heart Theatre productions and the countless ensemble and choir performances that he performed here at St Leonard's College through his years here. I think Angus would have loved performing in this Leonardian Center. With his musical ear and his perfect pitch, he would have appreciated the qualities of the acoustics. He would have loved to perform on this stage under these lights, and I think he would have absolutely given anything to improvise on that Steinway piano. When we were planning the Leonardian Centre, we wanted to allow members of the community the opportunity to be part of this beautiful centre and to leave a permanent mark in here by dedicating a seat in their name or in the name of somebody they loved. So Vicky and John were very touched when you dedicated a seat to Angus. While he may never have performed on this stage, he will forever have a place here, his own seat to enjoy the music and theatre created by the many Leonardians now and in the future. Seat 21 in row Q is dedicated in his name with the inscription, "His music lives forever, Angus Gray, Old Collegian." And the years 1998 to 2021 reflect his very full life. I'm sure that as we celebrate Angus tonight through music, his spirit is with us in seat Q21, enjoying it all from the first beat to the final bow. We thank you, Angus, for the music.
We would now like to extend our gratitude to the 40 plus musicians that have made tonight's celebration possible through their patience, dedication, and most of all their love for Angus. So if we could just give.
Part of what has made tonight so special is being able to reminisce on the many memories we all shared with Angus across his life through the incredible videos that have been put together by Kyle Lapthorne across the course of the last year. Kyle, thank you for your artistry in helping us heal through these videos.
Thank you to all of you in the audience this evening that have helped cultivate a space to remember and honour Angus. We really appreciate your attendance and support at this event. And to Vicky and John, thank you for bringing this shining light into our world. Your endless encouragement along the way has been a tonic for Liam and I, so thank you so much.
Right from the inception of this concert, we all knew that there was only one way it could end. I'm sure everyone remembers the Newman-dominated house music event in 2015. You know, the one where Angus walked out in front of a mass choir of 200 students, in front of an audience of 2,000 people, and sang the infamous Nancy Gonyama, opening to the Circle of Life, before turning around and conducting the whole choir to victory, of course. In honour of this moment etched in our collective memories, a community choir comprised of old collegians, teachers and members of the wider college community is going to recreate this moment just now. When we finish singing the piece, we kindly ask that you hold your applause until Angus has taken the final bow. Angus, thank you for all that you have given us. We love you.
We love you.
But
the outstanding winner in this section at a really high standard. I just sat back and listened. It was fantastic. In first place, Newman.